down and usually read before I go to bed.
Yeah.
That helps me to get off to sleep. So
that's a great idea. What sort of style of book do you like reading?
Fiction, non-fiction, but mainly 20th century fiction.
Yeah.
Like Graham Greene, Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
What is that a kind of genre like that you'd say?
No, I'm not into like anything before the 20th century. I've read stuff from the period, but like Victorian stuff, but it just doesn't do anything for me anymore. I think your taste change as you sort of progress. And
yeah, so true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into reading for sure. I find it hard to concentrate for much longer than, you know, half an hour, like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I'm like, my concentration goes wandering. So, but it's a great way to fall asleep, I suppose.
Yeah.
20 minutes and then you're conked out for the night. That's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we are going to go, and I'm just going to press a button on the thing. So do you want to introduce yourself to everybody? Because I think we are live.
Hello, my name is Mark Turpin. I'm based in Liverpool, but as you can see, I don't sound Scouse, so I am an adopted Scouser. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
And I've been doing stuff with Liverpool Comedy Improv, i.e. yourself, since September last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to do a scene with you, Mark. And how do I, oh yeah, this is my usual, how do I do that? Okay, I'm going to press a button. And the first word that I saw was appearance. Appearance.
Yes.
And there's a whole list there, but I saw appearance first. And so yeah, I'll just put the timer on, and appearance is our first suggestion.
Just can you just put your chin out forward for me slightly?
Oh yeah, I can do. Can you just put yours to the left slightly? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So I'll start with your chin and you start with my chin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. No, Cecilia, just can you do it so your nose is like sort of facing to the right, as if as if you're like the Queen on a stamp, you know, when she's
Yes. Great. Well, perhaps you could also do, if I go to the right, you go to the left, like you could be Philip and I could be Lizzie. It does make it hard to paint like this though, doesn't it? I don't know why we decided to paint each other at the same time. It's tricky.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not really working, is it, to be quite honest? But we'll give it a go.
I was a bit curious actually about the suggestion, because I know that you've got the art competition poll that you are going to submit for. I was quite surprised that you were going for that. I mean,
yeah,
I think you should. I think you're brilliant, but I was just surprised.
Well, I've sort of been averse to competitions and entering my work in them in the past, but I thought, you know, it's like the local the Port Sunlight Artist of the Year competition, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I think I've got the talent. I think I've got.
Yeah.
I think I've got the range,
You do.
and you know, seeing as we've got an abstract section in the competition, you know, I like my abstracts. I thought, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I particularly liked your abstract number 9. I'm going to put my painting down. You can carry on painting me if you want to, but
Yeah.
I want your painting to be the best, right? So I want to concentrate so I can offer you the best subject for your painting, because this is the competition winner. I know it is. But yeah, I saw your abstract number 9. It was amazing. What was the name of it again? The title?
It was actually abstract number 9. That's what the title. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
great, Paul. I mean, abstract number 9, it kind of looked a little bit like a pug, you know, a pug dog.
Yeah.
Was that your intention?
You know, I'm so glad you spotted that, Cecilia, because that was my intention.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed it to other people, and they said all sorts of things like pineapple, like a toilet brush.
Oh, no.
And Gerald, you know, Gerald at the club. Yeah. He said it looked like a lamppost drunkenly falling down onto the ground.
You know, he's not a very good art critic. I wouldn't take much notice of what Gerald says.
No, I've been disappointed by his reviews and his critiques in the past. I think he just sort of misses the mark.
He does. He certainly missed your pug. I mean, it was obvious to me that it was, you know, pug-like.
I mean, obviously, you still have a little pug with the nose in the middle and the little sort of puggy eyes.
Yeah, so cute.
I know. And
I'm really glad that you, I mean, I'm not as good at painting as you, but I am really grateful that you encouraged me to come to your Sunday art club. I mean, it's lovely here. You have a beautiful studio, and it's great that you teach people like me who, I'm not very good at art, but you know, you bring out the best in all of us, and I really appreciate that, Paul. And I honestly think I was honoured that you asked me to model for your competition. Is this okay? Just the angle?
Yeah, that's great. Now, actually, Cecilia, you can actually turn that face forward now, because I don't. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think it's Cecilia. I think you've got talent. You're actually doing yourself a disservice, because I think you have real shining talent as an artist.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you.
And out of all the people that come to my club,
yeah,
you are the most talented.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I honestly, Paul, that means the world to me. I mean, no one has ever in my entire life complimented me on my art, like ever. In fact, when I was in school, I probably told you this already, but when I was in school, the art teacher used to laugh at me and my friend Sarah because we were so bad at painting, which sounds funny, but it was kind of humiliating. So I didn't really start painting until you asked me to join the club.
I think it's Cecilia, art teachers, some of them, they're not artists. They don't art, if you like.
They don't art, yeah.
So,
whereas you do
exactly.
art.
And I'm not criticising art teachers, they do the job, but we don't encourage talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably did have you've had talent probably since you were born, but it was just never encouraged.
It's never encouraged.
And whatever you turn your hand to, you're just great. I mean, that watercolor you did of the Liver building.
Yes. Yeah.
From the Wirral side of the Mersey. That was just, it's just wow.
Well, you know, you inspired me, Paul. I mean, you just said, get on out there, draw what you see. That's what you said. Just paint what you see. And so I did. I mean, Gerald, the art critic, obviously didn't like it. He said it looked a little bit like, a cow in a field. But it clearly was the Liver building. So I don't know why he said that. But I just want to thank you again for your inspiration personally. Like I feel really supported in my pursuit of this hobby. So, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure, Cecilia. And I think if you wanted to, you could become full-time if you so chose to do that, because I think you have it in you. To go as far as you wanted to. You could quit your job at the garden centre.
Wow. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, Paul. That makes me nervous. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm good enough really to earn a living from this. Unlike yourself. I mean, obviously you are, well, you're just, yeah. I mean, thank you for saying that. But I don't feel like I could stop pushing wheelbarrows just yet. but I mean, maybe I'll just keep coming back. I mean, this is the 4th session with you in your studio. So maybe if I just keep coming back, I'll get better.
You're getting better over time. You've got the talent, and at the end of each year, I do a scholarship. Whoever wins Best Artist of the Year wins a scholarship.
Yeah.
Provided by me. And I shouldn't really say this, but it's going to be yours. You're just head and shoulders above everybody else who's been attending.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, Paul, that's incredible. Honestly, I feel a little bit. Oof.
So the scholarship that I provide will give you enough money to quit your job at Wheely's Garden Centre.
No.
And that'll give you enough money to paint, to find your own studio. And
this is just, oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind. Are you serious?
I'm deadly serious, Cecilia. You are just it.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is emotional. Wow.
Do you want some water?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just take a deep breath and just yeah. So.
Oh no! Oh, I've just spilled all that water all over your painting. Oh my god! Oh no! I'm Scott. I'm just so sorry. It's just.
Just sit down and take a deep breath.
Oh my god! I've just ruined your abstract number 10.
Can I just see the painting before you? Cecilia.
Yeah.
Why are you apologising? That just looks amazing. the effect of the water that's sort of cascading down my face, the way the paint drips, that unintentional effect is actually created a masterpiece.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I'm so thankful. I mean, I really thought I just thought I'd ruined everything. This is, what a day. Today has been such a day, Paul. I'm like, you've told me I've won a prize. You've offered me a scholarship. I thought I'd ruined a painting, and now you're saying it's even more brilliant.
Well, as Pablo Picasso said, unintended consequences produce intended masterpieces.
That's beautiful.
And that's what you've just done there, Cecilia.
And scene. Yay! That was great. That was a true story, by the way. Me and my friend Sarah would get laughed at by our art teacher when we were in school.
I'm just as bad, to be honest. And I remember my art teacher saying we had to draw a picture of a, like a bowl of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And the scale I drew it was like the size of the pea. So
brilliant.
Yeah, so no.
It's definitely not my forte, but I'm pretty sure, just like improv, I'm pretty sure most art practitioners and teachers will say everyone can do it. And they're probably right. I say it about improv all the time, so I'm pretty sure it's probably the case for art. You just need the right, it's just a skill set, isn't it? Like anything else that you kind of need to practice, and then you can get on with it.
Yeah, that sentence by Picasso, I don't think he actually said that.
You just made that up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. I love the legal caveat there. It's just this quote is this quote is not in fact does not in fact belong to Picasso. That was a great phrase. That was great. Brilliant. Isn't it incredible what you can come up with in the moment? Do you find that in improv, like your brain just produces stuff for you and you go,
ah? Yeah. No, yeah. I think since doing improv, I think it's made me quicker, it's made me sharper, and that's helped in the workplace as well.
Wow.
Because I'm more liable to, before when I attended like meetings, I'd be the one sat there not saying anything.
Right.
But now I will sort of raise my hand or say something.
Wow.
It might not be listened to, but at least I've actually said that piece. So
that's quite powerful then, isn't it? Improv can have a really powerful effect on so many people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been really good for me, and like especially since all this started in March, the online stuff. It's been really beneficial for me because, like, I think, like for most people, sometimes when this first started, it was quite draining and quite a scary time. Well, it still is, but initially it was like, how do you cope, and like, how do you manage to get outside and stuff like that? And there are times when I have found it tough. I will admit this now. Like when you're scared to go out, or when you don't want to mix with people. But I mean, it's getting better. It's better now.
Yeah.
But doing your online thing, that really helped. Mm-hmm. And it's been really good. And like my partner will say when I come out of a class of yours, she's noticed that I'm really buzzing. Like there's like, I've always got a smile on me. Yeah.
This aura of well-being. That's good, man. And I honestly, I don't think you're on your own there. I found it really hard, and lockdown is hard for so many people, and obviously it's been catastrophic for many people. whether that's privately, personally, or emotionally, or financially. You know, it's had an impact. But to find those moments of joy in this like global pandemic it's really important, isn't it? Just to find those pockets of joy to get us through.
And I think improv's one thing that's benefited so much, because we've been able to get together with people from all over the world, and that's just been just so incredible.
Yeah, it's like really amazing, isn't it? Like, we'd never have access to half the people if it wasn't for the Zoom, Zoom Prof. Because it's not like we were going to jump on a plane and go to America or India or whatever, because it's expensive, right? So the Zoom has just opened up all these doors, hasn't it?
Like all the teachers you've had over, like Michelle Gilliam and John Nguyen and Ari and Lakshmi and people like that. It's just been, and they're all so talented as well. And
they really are. Yeah, it's just been an absolute joy.
Being part of that community is so great, and like I think our community's been really good as well. Like, we've had people coming regularly now from elsewhere, and I think we've become stronger.
Yeah, people have formed really strong. I mean, this is always the case with improv anyway, whether it's in person or on Zoom, but people make strong connections with people partly because that's the nature of the art form, I think. Like, we have to connect with people to make a scene. So I think that just spills over into life. So, people tell me they've formed really strong friendships, and I hear it a lot, like that engaging with improv has really changed their lives for the better, for the positive. And it's just so wonderful to hear that, because it is great.
And it's just so joyous. I mean, I get as much joy from watching people do a scene or like talking about it than actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like when we do your classes, like the last couple of Wednesday classes that we've done, the short form.
The intermediate course, yeah. So fun, yeah.
I mean, I stopped myself from laughing out loud. I've just had to laugh silently, because some of the scenes are just so incredible to watch. And
I'm really proud of everyone. I just love watching everyone's work. I love watching everyone connect with each other and make each other laugh and all of that. I just think it's great, and it's great that you're part of this community as well. Like, you really bring a lot. So yeah,
so
cool. So if people want to connect with you, how can they do that, Mark?
They could just find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I go under the name of Zippy Wordsworth.
Zippy Wordsworth.
Because a combination of two children's characters from Rainbow and don't know if you remember Jamie and the Magic Torch.
Oh my God, Jamie and the Magic Torch. That was one of my favourite cartoons when I was a kid.
Wordsworth was Jamie's dog, the old English dog that he had.
I'd forgotten that.
So Zippy Wordsworth's a combination of,
oh my God,
Rainbow and Wordsworth. So
wow. Oh my gosh, I'd so forgotten that. I mean, Jamie and the Magic Torch was such a cool cartoon, and I loved his dog, and that's why. So I hadn't remembered that he was called Wordsworth. Oh my God, Mark, that's such a cool Instagram and Twitter handle. That's so fun.
Yeah, I don't tweet as much now as I used to, but I do Instagram, mainly Facebook. So if anybody wants to come across me, I'm on all those social media outlets.
Brilliant. Awesome. Great. Well, I really loved that scene. It was great. It was so fun. And and thank you so much for doing that with me. That was ace.
It was great to do, and I've enjoyed doing it so much.
Yay. Yeah, me too. And enjoy the rest of your day or evening.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll see you soon.
Okay, take care.
Thanks, Mark. Take it
Bye.
easy.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.